All right, well, let's kick it off, dude. Let's kick off another one and start it off with Stun 121 of Guy Party Podcast. Should I just go ahead and redo that?
Nah, let's go with it.
All right, roll with it, whatever. What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm Al, as always, and joined by the mustachioed, maned man, Matty
It's to me.
How's it going? How you doing, man?
Good.
How you doing? I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm stuff.
Doing okay there, bud?
I'm doing okay there, bud. I can finally breathe a breath of relief from the game I've just been playing. We'll talk about that. But before I get any further, guys, check us out on the Instagrams, guy_party_pod. You can see what we're posting, kind of what we're doing, what games we're breaking through and trying to chip away at. You can listen to and watch this podcast on our website at guypartypod.com. And you can send us any feedback, emails, or anything you just want to ask us or whatever, guyparty91@gmail.com. So that's where we are, and that's where we're going to be. And you can check us out on Twitch. If you watch the video version of this podcast, just poke in there for a second. You can see our Twitch handles in there. But one of us will be streaming at some point at probably almost any given day of the week. So check us out there. And stick around. Anyway, what's going on, dude? How you been? How's life in the world of Matt?
It's life and things and stuff.
Yup.
Sorry, I was trying to find anything else news related. I mean, this past week was kind of busy in terms of we got a competition at the gym yesterday on Saturday.
Nice.
So I had to, do a week's worth of work, and that was kind of rough. Yeah. Well, it was rough because it was like, so normally it's like one gym has a competition. What we did because of COVID was we put the youth at one gym, adults at another gym.
Oh, so that's two gyms you had to set up for.
So it's two gyms, but it was 15 less climbs roughly than what we normally have to set.
Okay.
No, maybe about 25. I think about it.
Oh, damn. Well, there you go.
We had one less day to do it, so it was like normally, 25 less climbs, which whatever. And it was just one of those things where it's like, it felt like more work, but it wasn't more work, but it felt like it was more work because it was like, it
wasn't, but it was, but it wasn't.
The people I would normally have to come in, we had a split between two gyms, so it was like, okay, we gotta be a little bit smarter with planning and stuff. But everything seemed to go off without a hitch, and it was good.
Nice.
So that was nice. But outside of that,
nice.
Terms of outside of work stuff, it's pretty much just been the usual gaming. I think I'm almost done Outer Worlds.
I asked you if you played that in a while. I was like, I haven't touched it in a week, and then I started streaming it.
I played it yesterday. Yeah. And I got to an area where it's like, it pops up with a little message, and it's this is a point of no return type thing. Are you sure you want to continue? And I was like, yes. So assuming that's the thing, it's like, I think I'm at the end of the game.
Okay, good.
For the most part. I just kept dying, and it was like, all right, fuck this. I'm going into something else.
I don't want to hear it.
No, I know what you mean, but it's like...
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I was in such a shit mood.
I know.
And a half, I'll tell you later, but... Anyway, I'm sorry.
But, it was one of those things where it's like, okay, I'm going to hop in something else, but I'm pretty sure I'm close to the end. But I made one decision in the game, where it made a certain group hate me to the point where they shoot me on sight. Because before I made this decision, they were like, yeah, we're cool, walk around, whatever. And then, I made this decision, I walked out the building, and they were like,
fuck you.
Is that the guy? Yeah. All right. And it was just like, fuck. God, and it made it even worse because it was like, where I had to go, I had to run through 20 people. And I was like, I don't want to take time killing all these guys, so I'm just going to try and fucking book it through heal on the way.
I don't have a surprise.
And it took probably about 10 deaths to finally learn where to position my guy to draw him into a spot to jump through this little alley walkway, and it was god damn.
Did you mantle in that game?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. It's okay.
But slowly working through that. Slowly
Yep.
working through Dead Rising 3 still.
Nice.
I don't remember how far we're in that, but having fun doing that.
Hell yeah. Those are always great games.
Hopped
Back with.
back into Hollow Knight.
Oh shit. What are you going for there? Just more.
So I
random
started it
Cheetos,
like
or?
a couple months ago of just like, true ending or whatever it is with like the ending you got where you need like what 2400 essence, I think.
Something like that, and then you fight the
Yeah.
so and so. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm sure you know though.
I already kind of know. Yeah, because I think I saw you do it. But
Oh, that was another fucking death-orama. Jesus.
yeah, so I'm grinding through that and trying to like go around and get all the collectibles. I got all the charms today.
Nice.
Which actually there was like two charms. There's two charms that seem really fucking useful.
Awesome, dude. Some of them are great,
and it's like
some of them
one is, if you get hit, it drops like that health point down to like a third, and if you don't get hit, it can regenerate back to full. And then
That's good.
The other two that I found that are good are, if your health is full, when you swing your nail, it shoots out like an arc in front of you for like a couple feet or meters or whatever, and can hit someone in front of you like a little bits of ways.
Damn.
Which seems pretty useful. And then the other one is you can move while you're like doing the healing.
Yeah, that's really that was one of them I always had on, because you get stuck in a corner and just like.
Is it the one where you turn into like a little like slug?
Little shell? A little slug, and you move back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that the first time I used it. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I think there's another one that's pretty helpful with healing. It's like when you're healing, you put like a shell around you, and like you can take like at least one hit, I think, or something while you're healing. But that's pretty helpful too.
I screwed up because I did have this one charm, where it's like you constantly regenerate like the soul or whatever.
Yep.
And accidentally did something where it like corrupted it or something. So now it's just sitting in my inventory and doesn't do anything. It's like, fuck.
Damn it. That's a good one. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. Some of them are just kind of unnecessary though, from what I remember. But I haven't played that game in a while.
But I hopped back into that. I got like 16 achievements in the past week in that game.
Damn, I've got
just by like getting the essences, like getting all the charms, like, just doing a bunch of random stuff, fighting bosses that I didn't know were bosses.
Yeah. Some of you just don't have to fight half of them. Like, it's great. It's great.
Did you ever pull up the shit? Who were they? I just found out about them tonight. Now I'm wanting to look this up.
What's that?
It's like they're like a. I don't even know what they were called now.
You all right?
No, I'm not. I'm apparently having a dumb fart moment. Typical. But it's a part where it's like they're behind a hidden wall, and you light this thing, and it apparently was an update a while ago.
What, is it for the like the Grim Troop?
Yes.
Or something?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I didn't do that stuff.
I found them, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, apparently Steam is down. Or at least won't let me look at the store page.
Good. Okay, I'm in the library. Yeah, I got 50 hours of that game on record. And 30 of 63 achievements. Not bad.
Why can't I access Steam? Alright, whatever.
It's a beautiful game. I fucking love that game. I would love for Silksong to come out, but
I've been having internet issues, and that's what it is. Okay.
Gotcha.
My DNS went down, so I'm gonna have to fix that later tonight.
Damn, don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know. I don't know either. It's just been happening a lot, and I need to figure out
DNS?
why.
What's my DNS?
But it's weird because it's only my computer that's doing it.
Weird.
But if I have stuff running like Discord or Stream, it doesn't screw that up, but it won't let me connect to Stream Chat. It won't.
That's interesting and fucked up at the same time.
But like Discord works fine. My phone works fine. It's just like web browsing. It just decides, hey, no, fuck you, you're done.
No thanks, not today. Not today, but I.
So I'm gonna have to figure that out
Nice.
afterwards.
Real nice.
But
Real
yeah,
nice.
so
Cool, man.
slowly grinding out Hollow Knight.
Yep.
And then the only other thing is I started today and didn't make it very far. I'm gonna try and actually finish off Ori and the Blind Forest achievements, which is just one life mode.
Definitive or
Definitive, and then
normal.
I might eventually go back in and do
Gotcha.
original. But
Gotcha
pretty much
there.
just need one life mode to be done. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know how I feel about that, which I'm currently doing it to myself.
I started today and it's like, okay, let's go. Hopped in it, and there was like one part where right before I died, spoiler alert, I was like, oh, this part I have to concentrate on because like it's a scary part. And like, not even a minute after that, I fell into spikes and died. I was like, well, all right, that's today. I'll see you guys later. Yep.
Fuck. Oh, dude, that sucks. I hate it. I hate losing that progress. But I'll be there. I'm right there with you. I'll be there pretty soon.
I know.
So.
But I think that's
Anyway.
pretty much been my week. I think I'm gonna start Death Stranding tonight.
Nice, dude. Just recording or streaming?
Yeah, probably just recording because I don't know necessarily how that's gonna go with streaming.
Just fucking stream it, man. Why not, right?
Maybe.
Do both. Do both. No tango, los dos, right?
No.
Stream and record.
You know what? Okay, I'll do
I
it.
don't know.
Why not?
People love that game. That's like a niche game. People who like that game love that game, and people who don't like that game, like me, know nothing about it and don't care about it.
Sure.
But I'm
Maybe
sure
I will.
there'll be a bunch of people who are like, dude, I love this game. I'm so happy you're playing it. It'll be nice.
Yeah. No,
But,
maybe I will.
What's up?
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
But
man.
yeah, I think that's pretty much been it. How about
Nice.
on your end?
So, I've
What's
been
up
playing
with
through grounded mode, as you know, on Last of Us. Fine. So, you came in yesterday, like at the heat of my frustration.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No worries. I've been there.
You're like, you any good at this game? I was like, fuck you, dude. I was so mad. But
if
so,
I had known how far you were into it,
Dude,
being there for an hour and a half, I would.
I was there for at least an hour and a half.
But I think I came in right as you died. And I was
like 10 times. I mean, you
Yeah.
could have came in for the past hour, and I could have just died. You know, the thing with that part is I didn't know like you had to hop over like a ledge and hop over into that area. I didn't know you can fucking hop back over the ledge. So when I finally realized that today, it took me 45 minutes to beat it. But I went to that area, I killed someone, stealth kill, got alerted, but then ran back over there. And once you ran over there, like there was like a bathroom and a bedroom you can kind of traverse through and like you can lure them in and pretty much stealth kill.
Yeah.
Or you can lure one away and just beat them with a fucking melee weapon or whatever. So finally beat that part, and sure enough, that was the last altercation of the game before I actually had to do like the final fight between Ellie and Abby. Spoiler alert for the game. It's been out for what, almost 6 months. 6 months. Came out in June.
6 months.
So
yeah, it did.
yeah, it came out like June 19th or something. But spoiler. I mean, if you didn't fucking play, I mean, you gotta fight this person. Whatever. There's a fight at the end. So pretty much that was it. After that, I was like, I wasn't trying to be too conservative with ammo or anything, so I just kind of lured some away, either shot them in the face or hit them with a melee weapon, and just finally chipped away at everybody, and they're all dead. And then I just finished the game, rolled credits, got the trophy. And then someone's like, "Man, I love this game, but you should try the permadeath mode." I was like, "Oh, it is the only trophy left." So
Might as well.
I put so the trophy says you can do it on any permadeath mode. So there's whole game, you die, you start the whole game over. There's whole act, you die, you start the whole act over. And then there's per chapter. So I was like, yeah, I'm going per chapter. So per chapter says you lose about 30 to 60 minutes of gameplay. So a half hour to an hour.
That's
Whole
not too bad.
whole act is 2 hours to 5 hours. And whole game is, 30 hours or something. But I beat grounded mode in 34 and a half hours. 34 hours and 28 minutes. For one trophy. But dude, like I'm Angel asked me, yeah, like one of our mutual Twitch friends asked us that, like me, like, do you feel like you're better at the game now, like, for playing grounded mode? I was like, no, not at all. Like, do you see how much I'm dying? Like, I clearly learned nothing in this whole playthrough, but
Clearly
going
learned
through,
nothing.
I mean, I learned something, but I was just frustrated. But now I'm going through on very light, which is like, normal, light, very light. So it's like a walk in the park, pretty much. So my ammo is maxed out pretty much. So I'm about to a point where a major plot point happens in the beginning of the game. So I'm at that point, and like all my crafting supplies are fucking full. I'm finding supplements out the ass. I got full armor. I'm sorry, full health, full ammo, full like alcohol and everything to craft. It's so easy. So I'm just like, all right, this will be all right. And I got through a pretty difficult part that I had trouble with, of course, on grounded mode. Just so easy. Just no worries. So it'll be an easy run through the game. Hopefully I can beat it in like 12, 15 hours, because I'm gonna skip every cutscene because I watched it about 5 times and then blah blah blah. But anyway, grounded mode is done. I have beat Last of Us on grounded mode and Last of Us 2 on grounded mode. So done. I feel accomplished. It was hard. I probably died that one spot maybe like 70 times. Not kidding. It was so frustrating. But besides that, I got in 2 games that I haven't played in a while recently. Last night I hopped back into Fallout 76.
I saw that.
And yeah, I was just kind of running around. I got one achievement because I completed one story mission, Bunker Buster, but I think it's called. But it was a pretty cool little mission. I just got back in there and had to dodge some death claws and stuff to root to their nests. But it was a fun get back in there. I like that game a lot. It's beautiful for what it is,
I think after Outer Worlds, I'm gonna dive back into that a little bit.
We should get back. We should play it together. That should be, even though we're not doing the same things. 27.
Okay, I think I'm relatively close. I'm like low 20s. I think low to mid 20s.
Yeah, I've only played for 45 hours. It says 26 of 60 achievements. So I want to get some more done out of that. But besides that, I've been doing, of course, the GTA 5 stuff. I bought there's like facility or MC motorcycle club stuff.
Motorcycle, yeah.
It's on sale this week for 40% off. So I bought one of those and bought a cocaine business. So I'm running drugs now, along with cars and guns. So yeah, classic, typical stuff. But then I played Super Smash Ultimate with the wife.
Okay.
What was it? Friday night, I think. She was like, "I want to play a game." I was like, "Okay, your call." I was thinking, okay, it's. We played Super Mario Party the week before that, but I forgot to mention that. But I was like, "All right, what do you want to play?" I'm thinking either Mario Kart or Party. And she's like, "Let's play Super Smash." I was like, "Yes, let's play Super Smash." So finally got back into that. Played like maybe 10 games or so before we went out to grab some beer. But it was fun, man. That's pretty much it, though. I haven't been doing much else because pretty much Last of Us consumed my entire existence this past 2 weeks. So I mean, almost 40 hours of playtime. It's almost a full fucking week of work in the past 2 weeks. But yeah, dude, I think that's it. And now that I finished that, I am going to go back in just very light mode and do the permadeath run. But I think it's mostly off stream. But I'm going to do Outer Worlds next. Going to install that here after this. So yeah, that's it, man. That's it. That's my life.
Nice.
I think I might uninstall New Vegas to do Outer Worlds, and once I beat that, install New Vegas again and do the DLCs because I finally bought the DLCs for that game.
Is New Vegas take up that much room?
No.
I was gonna say.
I probably just keep that, but I should probably get rid of maybe one of the Borderlands games I have installed, or like GTA 5. But I go into that every once in a while. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know what I'll do. I mean, I'll just install and see what the fuck's going. But anyway, with that being said, let's get some news then.
Surely.
It's bright.
You're bright.
Let's touch on the sad.
Yeah. Another week of sadness.
Another week and another famous, awesome person has passed. Jeopardy's host Alex Trebek dies at 80 from pancreatic cancer, I believe. So
yes.
I have it pulled up here. Alex Trebek, who has hosted the popular game show Jeopardy since 1984, has died at the age of 80. The official Jeopardy Twitter account confirmed the television personality passed away peacefully at home early on Sunday, surrounded by family and friends. In March 2019, Trebek was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. At the time, the host said he was undergoing chemotherapy treatment, but intended to continue hosting, and he did. Earlier this year, he updated fans to say that while there were not so good days that led him to question whether the treatment was worth it, he realized he'd become an inspiration and cheerleader of sorts of the value of living in hope, and planned to live his life with as much zeal as humanly possible. So, and he did just that. But unfortunately, yeah, he passed away, aged 80. But still, I mean, 80, that's a good life, man.
Yeah.
Good, long life. I'll be lucky and happy to freaking make it to 80.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Goddamn. But, yeah,
Which I saw
it's just weird. It's weird. So weird. Like, all these people we watched growing up now.
I mean,
like,
that's bound to happen at this point. Is a lot of them are just going to slowly, kick the can.
I know. It's just like Regis Philbin passed not too long ago. Now it's like people just watched everybody, like, even like actors and actresses and stuff. Like, just like, God damn, man. Like, and I can only imagine our parents.
I saw a thing on Reddit like this afternoon after you told me about it, and it was a picture of the SNL skit of Will Ferrell and he's the guy that does Sean Connery in that. I can't think of his name right now.
I don't know. I don't even know his name.
I will look it up, but my internet doesn't want to work, which is why I've been looking down my phone, because I've been trying to look some things up.
Sean Connery SNL is done by. I see his face right there. I don't fucking know who plays him.
But it's just a picture of
Daryl Hammond.
Okay, I don't know if I recognize that name.
Daryl Hammond.
But it's just a picture of the SNL skit of the two standing side by side. It's like, rest in peace to both. It's it's kind of sad that like both these guys passed away within a week of each other, essentially.
Yeah, I kind of almost forgot Sean Connery passed, but yeah, Sean Connery passed last weekend, and now this weekend, and yeah, it's kind of crazy how they were in the same skit together. They're like a famous skit together.
Yeah,
two people. Holy shit, yeah.
God. Which obviously you got line credit to the SNL cast for doing as well as they did and stuff like that. But
to make it
it was just funny to scroll through Reddit this afternoon and see that and be like, yeah, this famous SNL skit.
Yep. R.I.P. to these two girls.
The two big names in that are kind of gone now.
Mm-hmm.
But
suck it, Trebek. Suck it long and suck it hard.
I'll take a Jap anus relations.
Anal bum cover. What? Oh, so fucking funny. That was
the rapist for 400.
Therapist.
Therapist.
What'd you wager? Poop. Okay. Oh man, it's just weird to think about. But seeing pictures of him, like, okay, yeah, I'll catch him on the show next time. But I was like, not anymore. Like, fuck. Oh.
Yeah.
But whatever. Anyway, rest in peace, and you'll be sorely missed, Mr. Trebek.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm really curious to see where that show goes now.
I've heard rumors. I don't know how true they are, how much validity they have.
Because I feel like who? What?
Ken Jennings is being groomed to be.
Okay. I mean, he was a big name in that show when he had that couple month long stint.
Yeah, how much money did that motherfucker win?
He won a buttload.
I'm looking at that right now.
But
I think it was over $1 million, right?
Oh, it definitely has to be at this point.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He had a 74-game win streak, the longest in Jeopardy history. His winnings totaled $3.37 million. Yeah. Damn, but he's not the highest winner of all time. Brad Rutter is the highest money winner of all time across any television show, with total Jeopardy winnings of $4.68 million. So holy shit, he won over $1 million more, $1.3 million more. God damn, Brad, who the fuck is this guy? Anyway,
it's odd that they're going with Ken Jennings, and well, I guess at this point he kind of is a famous, known celebrity in terms of Jeopardy.
Yep.
But I feel like it's almost like the Price is Right kind of aspect, where Bob Barker said he was going to retire, and then Drew Carey took over for him. Which that show obviously needed to be a little bit more charismatic and stuff with that. But
yep.
I feel like that's in the same aspect where Bob Barker kind of stepped down, and obviously with Jeopardy it's a little bit different. But it's kind of in that aspect where for decades, everyone related Price is Right to Bob Barker.
Yep.
And now it's like, you have Drew Carey, who's doing a great job, but, you know, the older generation is always like, well,
Yep.
didn't watch it when Bob Barker was a thing. And I feel like it will almost be the same way with
I don't know.
Jeopardy. So
It's going to be so weird, to see someone else take that role. But
yeah.
It is what it is.
That it is.
How old's Bob Barker? Is 96? Jesus Christ.
He's still alive, isn't he?
Yep.
He didn't die, right? No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I was gonna say, I feel like I would have remembered him dying.
Yeah, no, he's still kicking.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
Get your pets spayed and neutered, as you would say at the end of every show.
Yeah, fuck. Anyway, what's up? What do you got?
I'll be honest. Docket? I think the only thing I have really news related is there's a Mass Effect announcement where people were speculating on this. It wasn't really, a rumor. It was kind of just like waiting for initial statement.
Yeah, I think you told me about this before too when it was kind of rumored.
Yeah, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition has finally been announced for spring 2021. Announced on November 7th, aka N7 Day, which the N7 I don't remember the exact correlation, but it's something to do with like your ship and your ship's number or something, I think is what it is. But it's a day where BioWare and its fans celebrate all things Mass Effect. That a remastered version... Did you freeze on me? You did. What is going on? Uh-oh. Did I lose him? I lost him. Okay, hang on. Fuck! Alright, so outside of my fucking internet snafu there. Snafu? I don't know, my computer's been shit in the bed. Like I said earlier, and I don't think... It has to be something between my internet and my computer. Because my phone works fine. Other things work fine. It's like my computer just decides...
I don't want to talk to you.
We don't know what the internet is.
I don't want to talk to him.
That's some, snafu, hocus pocus, Jedi mind trick stuff.
Bullshit.
But yes, sucks, anyway. They announced it on November 7th, aka N7 Day, where BioWare and the fans all celebrate things, all Mass Effect. And that it will be a remastered version of 1, 2, and 3, all in one collection. For Xbox One, PS4, PC, it will also have forward compatibility and targeted enhancements for the Xbox Series X and PS5. It will include the single-player base content and DLC for all the games, along with the perma weapons, armors, and packs, and it will be remastered and optimized for 4K Ultra HD. Pretty much the studio GM of BioWare, Casey Hudson, said that the team at BioWare's goal was not to remake or reimagine the original games, but to modernize the experience so that fans and new players can experience the original works in their best form. He also confirmed that a veteran team has been hard at work envisioning the next chapter of the Mass Effect universe. BioWare is only in the early stages of the project and isn't given any further details, but it's looking forward to sharing its vision at a later date.
Okay.
And then they showed a image to tease fans of what looks like some sort of ship with people outside of it. That's pretty much all you can see.
There you go.
But Mass Effect was first released on the 360 back in 2008, which began the epic trilogy of choices that mattered and would carry it through the next two games. Mass Effect 2 was released in 2010, and 3, which ended the story, was in 2012. And then Andromeda was released in 2017, which took it in a different direction and people weren't too fan of, and I think it was kind of buggy.
Yeah.
But
I still want to play them, but
I'm very excited that it's coming in the spring.
Yeah.
it's one of those games that like I've have 3 on my wish list on Steam because it has Steam achievements out of the 3.
Gotcha.
It's like I've been thinking about picking it up, but it's like now I want to kind of sit and wait and see if the remastered Legendary version comes to Steam and
With
has
all
Steam achievements.
Yeah.
So if it does, I platinumed 2 and 3 on PS3.
Oh, really?
And I'll 100% do it again. Yeah.
I
loved playing through those.
I have 1 and 2. I could not get through more than 4 hours of 1. Couldn't do it.
1, I really like. I'm
Couldn't
gonna
do
play
it.
through 1 regardless when Legendary Edition comes out. Like I'll probably pick it up regardless, but if it's not on Steam with Steam achievements, I might wait for like a sale.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
if if it has Steam achievements, day 1 purchase, picking it up, diving in. We're going through the entire trilogy.
Dive on it
right now.
Dive on
No,
it.
no ifs, ands, or buts.
There you go. Hey man.
But yeah,
You
like
gotta do.
we've talked about before. 1, very dated at this point. Like if you were to start at 2,
I can't do it.
if you were to start at 2, 2 would be a good jumping on point. That's where I started. It kind of leads you into a good jumping on point, and
It's a. You
Ex-
have
ex-
to know the story of 1.
so when I played 2, I got the deluxe edition. I don't know if that's what you have,
I don't freaking know even.
but
Hold up.
I don't know if it was like a free DLC or add-on type thing, or if it was like the deluxe edition I got. But essentially, when you start the story of 2, it's like, hey, this is what happened in 1.
Mm-hmm.
These are the choices you would have had to make.
Oh, okay.
Do you go with this? Did you save this person or did you save this person? Did you side with this person in this argument or did you side with this person in the argument?
Yeah.
And that kind of affects like the whole
Huh.
character build
Interesting.
or characters a little bit in like, NPC dialogue in 2.
Okay. Yeah, I have both
so-
of them. But I played 1 for 4.7 hours. Could not get any further.
Yeah.
Too dated at this point.
It might be better off just to start in 2
Mm-hmm.
and have it be like, hey, here are the choices you could have made. What did you choose? Or what would you have chosen? And it's not like it's obviously a lot more in depth than
Fleshed
that.
out.
To just
Yeah.
it's like started off with this and this happened. I'm pretty sure I remember it telling like the whole story of 1 in a matter of like
Okay.
5 or 10 minutes,
Oh, that's good.
and just
I'm
kind of
down with
like
that.
giving you a brief summary of, hey, here's what happened. Who
Uh-huh.
do you choose? Did you kill this person? Did you save this person?
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Well, that's good, at least.
So maybe start up 2 and see if that does it for you that
Okay.
way. Because 2, a lot better than 1.
Okay.
in
Story
terms of
wise and
gameplay.
everything.
Story wise, I think 1 had a solid story, but like the gameplay mechanics for like today,
Yeah.
that's what makes it suffer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just couldn't get past it. I didn't
Like-
even know what the story was because I just couldn't fucking advance in the story. I couldn't
Yeah.
fucking do anything because I'm done with this.
2 is a really big build up for the 3rd game.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's kind of just like, I don't want to say filler because it was a good story and everything,
Okay.
but it's like at the end of 1 it was like hinting at it, and then at the end of 2 it was like, all right, this is what we're doing in the next game. Like,
Okay.
you know,
Okay. Well, I'll look out for that.
buckle up, bitch, because you better be ready.
Buckle up, motherfucker. That's cool. That's good, man. It's good.
So
I'm glad it's
I'm-
coming out remastered because maybe I
Yeah.
can get through it. Maybe
I
can
know
solve that
someone
problem.
that's been in my stream a lot, Drifter. He loves the Mass Effect series, and I'm like, they get Steam achievements. I will pick them up and play them in a heartbeat. And when this came out, I was like,
Well,
they better have Steam achievements.
yeah, that's awesome. That's cool though, man. I'll probably watch people stream it first and then see,
Yeah.
hey, if this is
I mean,
any
that's
better. I don't know.
that's how I kind of got into it. I watched someone on YouTube playing through it,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like different classes you can choose. So like you
Yeah.
can be like a more like distance class. You can be like a more in the face class, which is called Vanguard. Which
Okay.
is my go-to class, where essentially their weapon of choice is like shotguns. Which
Love shotguns.
love shotguns. But their one skill in the 2nd and 3rd game is called Charge, where I think it was triangle on PlayStation. You would hold triangle, you would lock onto someone, and you would literally like warp into front of them and like charge into them.
Damn.
No, like you would like body slam them almost.
Yeah, just like.
And you could use that, I think, to recharge your shields or something.
Huh.
And it like towards the later end of the game, like beginning stage, it was kind of like a weak class if I remember, but like towards the end of the game, it was like charge, blast with someone with a shotgun, my shields are down, instantly charge into someone else, like recharge your shields, blast them with a shotgun, and you would just like bounce around the fucking fight.
That seems fun.
It was so much fun. It was like kind of hard because you had to be like quick reaction time to be like, okay, shoot them, instantly have to find someone else and charge them and like stun them and get my shield back.
Yeah.
But it's like that was always my go-to class, was like
in your face,
charge into their face, fucking blast them with a shotgun, and keep going.
Nice.
I
that
loved
sounds
it.
fun. That does sound fun.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
That's why I think like you should try 2 and see if that's how 2 starts with like the, hey, this is the story from the first game.
Here's the breakdown.
Because like I said, gameplay mechanics in 2, it's like going from COD 3 to COD 4 Modern Warfare, where they introduced like the class system.
Okay.
Like it was like all of a sudden it felt like a brand new game.
Yeah. And then it's been the same game since.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how I put it. Cause like at least with Vanguard, it was like Vanguard in Mass Effect 1 didn't have charge. Vanguard in Mass Effect 2 had charge. Made the game a completely different game.
I don't even know where I don't even remember a class being chosen or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I only played through the first one once, so I don't even remember like fully the classes that were given and how that was working out.
No idea.
But I would highly suggest, if you have it, maybe don't stream it to start, but like play like an hour or 2 of it and see where it goes and be like, okay.
All right.
Like,
yeah. I thought it would be something I like too, because it's in space.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if it came out in 08 and I got it in 08, look, it'd be really cool.
And in 08, it was probably like,
one of the best games of the year that came out. I don't know, maybe, but like just dropping in like from your space pod or whatever, with like the 6-wheeled vehicle or 8-wheeled vehicle you drop in.
Yep.
Driving over the whole planet. That was pretty fun, but it's like not now. Not 12 years later. Last time I played it was February 20th.
Yeah.
So it was almost a year ago already. I was like,
I
can't.
I'm very excited for this. I hope you kind of like I kind of hope you hop into 2 at some point in the next couple weeks and go, okay, yeah, this is what I want, and then and then beat 2 and go, okay, I'm ready for 3.
We'll see.
Like,
we'll see. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I feel like if you get to the end of Mass Effect 2, you're just gonna instantly want to pick up Mass Effect 3.
I don't know. I feel like I'll miss something playing 1. You know.
Well, that's the thing. Like I said, if you start 2 and it doesn't give you that whole backstory choice options, it might be better just wait for the trilogy at that point.
Yeah, maybe.
But if it's like, hey, here's the story of 1, like that's what got me into it. Was like, I know the basic story of 1.
Mm-hmm.
I know where the story is going. And then I played through it and I was like, wow, I fucking love this game.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck happened. No idea. Somebody's killing somebody.
I mean, it kind of, if I remember, Mass Effect 1 kind of starts off as like almost like a murder mystery. Like,
you kinda,
hey, something weird is going on this planet. This guy isn't responding. Go find out.
Yeah, and then you go there. It's like everybody's dead, and you got to fight your way through this little enclave of people. I don't know. It was okay, but again, it was 12 years ago, and I'm just like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll look into it and see if it's gonna be any good, and if not, we'll see. I don't know. Too many other games to play anyway.
Yeah.
Still waiting for Cyberpunk to come out next year. Probably
at some point.
Back to January, but we'll see. But the only thing I have besides that is IGN's little PlayStation 5 review they threw up here.
Okay.
Pretty much overall, they gave it an 8 out of 10. Scrolling down, you know how they give them the little blurb on it, but it says the PS5 is great. What the PS5 lacks in subtlety, it makes up for in potential thanks to its rapid SSD, remarkable DualSense controller. and I have something here about the DualSense controller being a literal game changer. With
Okay.
like this person said that I wouldn't expect it to be this much of a difference, but apparently it is. But they say this is still from IGN though, but the verdict in the controller, because apparently like the controller is one of the main things. Of course, yeah, it's faster as an SSD because of the SSD. It's faster loading times, looks better, better graphics, and blah 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 blah. But apparently the controller is the verdict. With the DualSense, Sony has both made a more comfortable gamepad for traditional gameplay and introduced some very exciting features. The haptics and adaptive triggers make an immediately noticeable difference in games that make use of them, and they offer the exciting potential for new and interesting gameplay experiences. Except for battery life, which remains a weak point. The DualSense controller is everything you want in a next gen upgrade. Give it a 9 out of 10. Cool. But I went to Polygon and I saw this little article. It says the PS5 DualSense controller is a literal game changer. What a difference the controller makes. They reference the fact that like the PS4 controller, the DualSense 4, DualShock 4, has the floating pinky for people with big hands, and sure enough, like when I grab it,
Yep.
I got the little pinky, just hanging off there a little bit. It goes, but I mean, it has longer, I guess you can say, longer grips for it. So
Yeah.
I'm happy with that because I have a larger hand, I guess, on the larger side. But it goes to say about the adaptive triggers and how much they really matter. The rest of the improvements of the PS5 controller aren't immediately evident upon picking it up, but quickly become clear once you start playing games designed to make use of the gamepad's features. The new controller's L2 and R2 triggers feel nearly identical to those of the DualShock 4 under normal circumstances. But if you happen to stumble on a game that supports the adaptive trigger functionality, something magical happens. Adaptive triggers mean the force required to pull the trigger can change depending on what's happening on screen. Really? Huh. Really? Interesting. In my early impressions of Astro's Playroom, I talked about pressing down on the spring and feeling that increased pressure pushing back on me in the trigger. In Bugsnax, when taking photos of critters, at least 10% of the trigger turns into a clickable button, giving the illusion of taking a picture with a DSLR, sorry. To further sell this illusion, Sony makes use of the DualSense internal speaker.
Okay, go ahead. Finish what you're going to say, and then I'll come back to that.
Okay. To further sell the illusion, Sony makes use of the DualSense's internal speaker to mimic the sound of the spring or shutter going off, making me feel like things aren't really happening literally in my hand, but not in my mind, but literally in my hands as I play. It seems pretty cool.
Did they just say taking a picture or something about... Is Bugsnax Pokemon Snap?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm down.
Taking photos of critters. I don't know. I'm guessing you can do that, but maybe. The last thing to say is the last part of the magic trick uses the new haptics. Think of it like a next generation use of vibration technology, rather than just being limited to the same rumbly feel for everything. There's a lot more variety in what the PS5 controller can produce to mimic the events on screen. Captain Astro's little feet tapping across the glass surface in Astro's Playroom feel completely different from the robot standing near a massive explosion, for example. These three features combine to give a more... three features? I guess the new mic. The next gen 4K visuals and HDR ever. It gives you more immersive feedback. Interesting. So like the actual springiness of the controller tenses up as different things happen in game, like the different scenarios. Really, that's fucking cool.
That would be interesting, because I feel like that would, in a way, almost be like realistic in a way for some. Like, so I've never shot like a fully automatic gun or anything, but I would assume if you're holding the trigger down, the longer you hold it, the harder it gets to hold.
Maybe it starts pushing back on you.
Not just necessarily pushing back, but like the tension required to hold it down might feel higher, at least for the controller, and it would cause tiredness. Because like what the fuck is this? Steam, get out of here! I don't want to log in right now. I've used like an electronic saw at work, and it's one of those a reciprocating saw. Yeah, and it's one of those things where the longer you hold it down as you're cutting through metal, the harder it gets to hold down that trigger. Yeah. Because the vibrations start getting to you.
Yeah, maybe because it
So
says
I would
adaptive
assume
triggers.
it's kind of the same thing.
Maybe,
Or like
dude.
I've done it with
I'm
power
excited.
washing too. We power wash holds
Oh
at
yeah.
work to clean them, and it's like
Uh,
longer you hold it down,
the fucking
harder
worse
it
it is.
gets to hold it down because of the
Yeah.
vibration. And like
Yeah.
as a climber, my forearms I feel like are relatively stronger than most people. My
Yeah.
forearms will go, I'm getting
Yep.
fucking tired, man. You better lay off that trigger soon.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I don't know. But I would say it says adaptive trigger means the force required to pull the trigger can change depending on what's happening on screen. So, I
I
mean,
wonder if
maybe with the
that's
bow
also
and
like
arrow, once you start pulling it back further, it's easy to pull at first, and as you get down
yeah,
to the base of it, it gets harder to pull. That's pretty cool,
or if
man.
it's like an action in the game
Hmm.
where it's like, you know, you have to pull the trigger to like push something, and you have to like really pull down on it. It's not just like a
Yep.
click.
Yep.
It's more of like a
Yeah, pretty much when on the DualShock 4 or whatever, you go until it registers, then it's
yeah.
done. Okay, cool. So that's pretty fucking awesome, man. That's something I would have never thought to do in a controller. But I'm curious to see what this haptic feedback is, though. I hear, it's just adding a new dimensionality to the vibration of the controller, but like, I'm curious as to how. Are there like a series of different rumbles in there? Because like, as you know, I have this see-through controller. You can see, the rumble there.
Yep.
The rumble there. That's it. Maybe like they install one like up in the corners or something,
I'm
or
sure they
somewhere
do.
else, and like it just makes it give you a different feel of something. I don't know, but I'm curious. My buddy's getting one next week. He pre-ordered his a long time ago, so he's getting his next week, and I might see if I can like run over and check the controller out or something. So we'll see. But that's it. I mean,
shall see.
that's pretty fucking cool. I would like to get the my hands on that. So we'll see if I can next week. Anyway, you got one more thing. What's up?
I got one more thing, and I remember this only because I pulled up Facebook accidentally and saw a video of it. I mentioned this was months ago, like back in the summer. I watched the documentary on The Undertaker from WWE.
Okay.
And it kind of like chronicles like the past, like I think it was like 4 years or something. With like his career and the physical situations he was going through and stuff like that. And they kind of announced that I think it's this upcoming pay-per-view. I think it's the 25th.
Okay.
I want to say it is. I think it's like the last Sunday of November.
Is that after Thanksgiving?
Maybe it's not the 25th.
Thanksgiving's the 26th.
Maybe it's the 29th then.
Okay. 27th?
Because they're doing another like mini documentary almost on him called The 30 Days of Undertaker.
Okay.
And they essentially said, it's I think 22nd that the pay-per-view is.
Okay.
At Survivor Series is they kind of announced like it's the final farewell to the Undertaker.
Gotcha.
Which people were kind of speculating at WrestleMania, like that was his last, big thing, and like he's hinted at like, if Vince McMahon, the guy in charge of WWE, if oh shit, I need someone and he calls me and I have enough time to like kind of get ready, I'll be there for him.
Yep.
But WWE is kind of like, hey, this is like the final farewell for him. So I'm pretty excited for that. I don't really watch any of the pay-per-views. I still watch like a lot of like old school wrestling matches.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see that because everyone's like kind of speculating like, is it going to be a match? Is it just going to kind of be like a video thing that like,
is it
it's
just
kind of like a
his life
thank you? Because it was actually, I'm looking up now on November 22nd is when he debuted in WWE, which would actually be really funny because if that is the 22nd of this year, it would be 30 years to the day. It is, yeah. It would be 30 years to the day since he debuted.
He's 55 now.
Yeah,
Damn.
His birthday is the day after mine, which I didn't realize.
Damn.
So, but I'm still going back and like watching old school stuff, and obviously seeing like stuff on Facebook about him, and he's definitely one of those wrestlers that was like, always the go-to of, I choose him over everyone. So I'm really excited to see what they.
Yeah.
Like I have 2 WWE games on Steam right now.
Yep.
And it's like when you do like the franchise mode or whatever, where like you go through and do whatever. You can play as any wrestler, and you can choose if you skip or play certain characters. It was like anytime it was like him or someone else, it was always him. It was like him and John Cena. I'm gonna take the Undertaker.
Yep.
I love John Cena. He's a great guy,
Yep.
But I gotta take Taker. Like he's just. I remember playing a Super Nintendo game with him in it, and it's like that's the only character I knew. But I'm very curious to see what they do with it, because they've kind of announced it's the final farewell for him. So
he gone.
For 30 years in the business, that's kind of saying something. And
dude, that's
the
crazy.
Business he's
especially in. That's like I can only imagine the injuries and shit he's had too. It's
I think I've mentioned it. Like in the first episode of the documentary, he has to get surgery, like a hip replacement or something, and like the doctor doesn't really know who he is, and they're like, have you had any prior surgeries? Like, like wisdom teeth even, like anything like that. And he just kind of laughs, and the wife is like, he's laughing, but like, this is like the 15th or 16th surgery he's had. And they're like, oh.
Who the fuck are you?
And she's like, yeah, he's in the WWE, or like, she kind of explains, I guess, his business then. And he's like,
okay.
Okay. I know who you are now. And that makes sense. Okay.
That's crazy. Jesus Christ, 30 years, man.
But I honestly think like it's something where I recommend to everyone, because like I think our one buddy watched the it was around the same time his documentary came out. The Michael Jordan one came out.
I still haven't watched that. I don't think I ever will.
A mutual friend of ours, Derek, was like, I don't like basketball, but it's like a really interesting documentary.
Yeah.
Like, just what they hit on. And I feel like the Undertaker Last Ride documentary is kind of the same aspect, where, like, it kind of really does a peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Especially for that character that didn't show anything outside of the ring. Yep. And, like, even, like, just, like, the mental struggles he had, it was, like...
Yeah, shit's
okay.
Jackson, I guess, right?
Like, not even wrestling, but just, like, there's things at times I relate to, where it's, like... he kneels down at some point and goes, like, am I good enough to keep doing this? Like, am I becoming a caricature of myself? And it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's almost unreal with how real it gets.
Yeah. Sometimes, sad shit and, like, people doubting themselves and stuff kind of sucks. But, but then to see them just get right back on their feet and just knock it out of the park, it's pretty cool. So,
yeah. Which 100%, like, I would recommend, like, if you find like a WWE free month thing, like, sign up for it, binge the documentary in like a weekend, and then cancel it.
I was so into it. I was like 10.
Dude, I'll give you the credentials to watch that thing if you want. Like,
I still there's so many shows I have to watch, man. I still have to start watching The Boys. I gotta fucking watch season 4 of Rick and Morty.
That's like 5 hours, to be honest, 6 hours.
But I don't really watch TV much. Like,
I know what you mean.
Get much time to watch TV, so it's like, I can watch maybe 2 episodes a night.
2 episodes a night. You go through 3 nights and you're done.
How many episodes are there?
There's only 5 of the Undertaker documentary. There may be like
an
hour
long.
I think most of them are hour long. I think like the last 1 or 2 might be hour and a half.
See, that's the thing. It's like I can watch. I like to watch half-hour shows because I can watch 2 episodes.
We definitely talked about this before.
Rather than hour shows. Like it takes an hour. Yeah. But I don't know. I'll definitely look into it.
But I think that's the last thing I have. So
I'm pretty pumped to see if I can go talk to my buddy and go play his PlayStation 5 next week.
Oh yeah.
I completely forgot it's coming out next week, and he has one. He's like, we're out last night together. Had a beer or 2, and I was asking him what's up. And he's like, nothing, just waiting for the PS5. Going down Colorado to get it next weekend. I was like, you lucky bastard. But then again, I could have gotten it, but I don't want to wait.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait because it's $500, man. That's fucking.
That's a lot of bucks.
That's nothing to shake a stick at. So yeah. But anyway,
Yep.
that's all I got too, man. Nothing too crazy this week, but I think next week we'll have a better like kind of handle on what the Xbox Series X and PS5 actually can do.
Yeah,
and
shit, that comes out in 4 days, doesn't it?
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They both come out 2 and 4 days actually. I think the Xbox Series X comes out 10th.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah, and then the PS5 comes out the 12th. So along with the Atari VC or VRC or VTS or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the hell that VCS. We'll see what that is. Apparently you can hook up to a PC or an iOS onto your TV. So
I got one more question.
What's up?
What's the deal with the mustache on your hat?
It's a lifting company.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I don't think we've touched on that before. I've seen you wear it a couple times now, and I'm like,
yeah, Sornex. Okay. It's a USA made, family owned little lifting company. They make good shit. So.
Bye.